AD jungler, and then if people want to index into MR for team fighting, Twitch is going to have a field day. It's going to be great. I'll just pop you guys with my ult and stuff. So it does seem a little surprising maybe at first to see the double AP solo laners, but I think it works within the context of their composition. Lissandra.
Yeah.
Team fight.
About that.
More Sandra. Team fight. It's going to be, again, some early Merc treads probably for a lot of these solo laners with the amount of AP damage in this game. Find an angle onto somebody.
I mean, if you can play it like Abadaga did in the last game with all those setups time and time again, it is a very scary thing to deal with. But here we go, onto the Rift, game number 2. Evil Geniuses going up against FlyQuest. If EG takes this one, it's a perfect opening week for the reigning champs.
Oh, battle of good versus evil. But we got some funny chat in text. Inspired himself says, what a funny draft. We go soccer after. 4 AP, bro, all good. People are just talking about the AP as well. I was talking about it. The players are talking about the amount of AP in this game. It's very interesting.
Well, I mean, hey, at least everybody's in good spirits. We're having a great time here. I sincerely wish the all chat is something that we had on the pro broadcast. I obviously realize why we can't, because sometimes
there's always the concern.
There's always the concern for that. That's a reason why back in the day when online games were first becoming popular, they really made sure to always hint online interactions are not part of the rating of this game.
Even in the matchups where you pick Lissandra as a counter matchup, things like LeBlanc and Ahri, sometimes you can lose the shove just with base damage and cooldowns and whatnot. So this does give you more prio to contest the wave early on.
Plus the Mercury Treads don't give him double value. The enemy jungler is AD, so it's not like it's going to help you out in the ganks as much. FlyQuest coming in for the dive. Impact! Not long for this world. He's burning away, but he stays alive. Mark, what's the word? Durability update.
Durability right there coming up clutch for Impact, keeping him alive underneath the turret. The Ignite not finishing him off. I wonder if Jose could have snuck in an auto attack or something, because he mostly just kind of drove by. Scaling advantages.
Makes for some very interesting team fights. Whoever gets the drop is obviously going to be at a great advantage on that one. You can see in the inventory of Johnson here, the usual Twitch build these days. One of the champions that does not rush mythic item first. Blade of the Ruined King is the hotness in the current meta. Makes him very, very deadly if he's able to just dump that percent HP base damage into that first target that he finds. As Inspired is going after the Drake, so not quite as slow as the first Drake that we saw in game number 1. Not exceptionally quick either, but it is Evil Geniuses with the first neutral objective.
To get prio at different points in time here. Jose going for a wraparound gank on Impact.
They know Impact has no flash. Philip dropping the ulti, finding some damage here. Empowered Transfusion while the ulti is still active. Impact running through the enemy turret. Takes 2 turret shots, eats the oranges and tries to get away. Philip into the pool, and JOSEDEODO sneaks in to take the credit, get the assist money on the table.
I'm helping!
Yup, he brings FlyQuest the first blood. Leaded in the game. JOSEDEODO just ever so slightly behind Inspired in terms of farm. Both junglers not having a terribly active early game, so the farm counts are going to be high.
I will say I do like what I've seen out of Philip and JOSEDEODO so far. I think there was a question of Philip's laning phase that people were talking about coming in. He wasn't dominating in Academy, and so I'd like seeing that in the right matchups, in the right game states, they actually can play around him. They almost got a dive off. They got a gank off. Now they have the Herald dive setting up as well. You can see this Swirl C from Inspired being like, I'm coming, don't make this dive happen.
FlyQuest is bringing up the whole party here, but now we got the Glacial Path ready to go as Evil Geniuses backs up Impact. FlyQuest tried to get something, but EG respond in time. They'll shut down this play. The Herald is used. It gets the 2 plates, but nothing more.
Not if
they're going for the element of surprise here, but Inspired has found the 2-man slate. JoJo goes over the wall, and JOSEDEODO is not long for this world. Takoi tries to get out, but it's an Ahri with no mana. Luckily, he has Philip there right next to him, means he stays alive, but EG do a good job punishing what FlyQuest thought was a clever play.
Nicely done by Inspired, excuse me. The double Swirl Seed. Whew, Danny, we talked about the extra TP in the game showing up there.
Yup.
Almost found a kill. Nice punish by EG. First off, to stop the Rift Herald dive attempt, showing up in time with Jojo Pune's TP, and Inspired just kind of getting a read that that's where they were going. And then when they tried to find that re-engage, punishing that. And now Danny up on the top side is able to grab some turret plates. On the bot side, you can actually Impact making his way down there to pair up with the Sona to try and defend his turret.
A little bit of a swap back and forth here to maximize what these guys are able to get done. Again, it was...
So it's basically a 3v2. Hold on, bot lane.
Bottom side, now Impact. He cannot get away from the Yuumi Twitch as easily, and he's going to be taken out. JOSEDEODO trying to stand and fight here with the Drake Pit. He's going to secure that dragon. Evil Genius is trying to get some kills on the back end now as Johnson's going to be taken low, but JOSEDEODO looking to spin and win yet again. Johnson gets taken down. FlyQuest trying to get the hell out of town now, but Danny's still looking for more. Philip finds his way into the fight, lands the ulti onto 2. Takoi grabbing the kill on Vulcan. Evil Geniuses lose 3 men and the objective.
We're getting just what you wanted, Captain Flowers. Some action in the early game. I love it. They get to punish Impact. And Jojo, nice escape there. Lands the root and then the E away.
Yeah, but even though that fight looked really good for FlyQuest, even though they got the Drake, even though 700 gold lead for the side of Evil Geniuses, who are still ahead overall in the game. FlyQuest going for Rift Herald number 2. Remember, they did get that first one. It did result in 2 plates, but nothing more. EG are bringing bodies up towards this pit, but it doesn't look like they're going to be there in time to contest it. Is secured by FlyQuest. Eyeball still on the ground. They want to at least try to grab this and get out. Afromu takes it. See you later, Jose. I can't help you, bro. Yumi, get the package and get to safety.
I was wondering what FlyQuest was going to do there when they had Yumi on top of JOSEDEODO in the pit. Jose's like, guys, look at me. So Yumi can, the cat, grab it in her mouth and then skirt over. So they do get the Rift Herald there. They end up dropping it
here. And that's about how long Afromu still has on this Eye of the Herald as well. Mark, where do we want to see FlyQuest use this? Never mind, they have used it mid lane.
Well, that's what I was going to say anyways. I swear to God. I swear to God, it's not hindsight analysis. I was going to say I always like second Herald on mid if mid turret is still up. Mid turret is just such a vital, it's not in terms of gold anymore important, but just map state, being able to get a little bit further of a push in to then go move into jungles and stuff. I think it's can't be overstated how powerful that is. It's the most important turn on the map in a lot of ways.
Oh, JOSEDEODO getting caught out here again, trying to disengage with the help of Afromu, who once again must abandon ship as Jose is caught and exploded.
They do lock him down, but you can see how difficult it is to engage through the Yumi with the Wukong there, being able to leave his clone behind for the knockup. Not be like the importance, but you'll see a lot of people fighting around Dragon. Having that angle will be huge. Takoi looking for the setup here. Everfrost gonna get the slow, guarantees the charm, and JOSEDEODO getting a little bit of revenge for those last couple of deaths. Vulcan sidestepped the Everfrost, not able to sidestep the charm as well. That pickoff leads perfectly into Dragon. Not gonna be contested by EG here, who are gonna sack this one right away. You see Danny moving up to the Lissandra instead. And that's one of my big issues with Everfrost is this item. You don't even have to hit the root part of it. It fires at this 90-degree cone, and if you're in the slow at all, the skill shot's no longer a skill shot. Hit the charm, you're gone. I love it. I have terrible mechanic. How much the government has made. Impact on his Q. Mark, we might have to get back to that here in a moment. Danny gets jumped on, but he's able to get right on back, and JOSEDEODO shot to pieces again. Evil Geniuses just keeps finding him. Impact teleports into the fight, but he's not there in time to do a whole lot. Philip taking a bit of damage on the back end of things, but nobody really in any further danger of dying. JOSEDEODO, I believe, is 4 out of 5 of the deaths on FlyQuest. Yeah, they've been picking on him quite a bit. I liked having this problem of me thinking that there's going to be downtime, and there's not. I love it. This is a great problem to have. I love it. Impact now getting caught out. Johnson on the wraparound with the submarine coming in. Yeah, they've got the ultimate here for the Twitch. Not even submarine. Okay, Johnson just going to go ahead, pop that ulti. Rat-a-tat-tat, spray and pray, whatever you want to call it. It's gold in Johnson's pocket. Nice flank there on Impact. Pick the Sona. We just had our first fight for these 15 minutes. Now we can wait. The Dragon, of course we're not going to fight, but like we said, this is actually an incredibly squishy draft from both teams in the current meta. Just realistically, no front line. There's no meatballs. There's no meatballs at all. Every single person. Plenty of scaling with the Vladimir as well. I love the ridiculousness of the visual of it as well, because the main bolt from Twitch ulti, it looks like something out of a ballista, right? Like that thing looks like it should hurt you. But the Runaan's bolts are the most unthreatening thing ever. They look like a projectile from a trash mob in level 1 of an MMO, and then all of a sudden you are just dying to these tonight. But we'll have to see. I mean, your team has so many pieces of damage, you're just throwing some more on with the Night Harvest. Yeah, just get everybody in there. JOSEDEODO jumps in, looking for the ulti here on Impact, who gets away from the first knockup, but he can't get away from the follow-up. JOSEDEODO grabbing a kill there. JOSEDEODO's been getting picked on by EG. FlyQuest returned the favor, beating up on Impact all game long. Multiple gank opportunities onto him there, caught in the side lane. What can they do with it? Looks like they're pinging on assist me onto that turret from EG. You can see multiple members after getting the shove on the mid wave are making their way through that top jungle. What are FlyQuest going to do? Well, FlyQuest are leaving Philip up there on the tier 2. JOSEDEODO backing away now. Danny lands some good damage over the wall. Jojo throws out the Everfrost. They lock down JOSEDEODO, and the bullying continues. But they're going to bully everybody this time. 3 dead on FlyQuest. Mark, you smell that? Smells like Baron. Smells like bear. Now they're going to make a rat joke about cheese or something. I was confused. Because he started sniffing like a rat. I don't know. I was surprised FlyQuest left those guys in the top lane. EG clearly pushed out mid, and we're going to collapse onto the top side. And FlyQuest just left them there on an island. 3 kills over immediately means a Baron. Huge macro blunder by FlyQuest that Evil Geniuses instantly punish.
And they end up going the dragon the way of FlyQuest, though, so at least they get that. You saw that during the Baron take, Danny fires off the true shot.
Combo always exists. Vladimir ult, Twitch ult, insta-kill everyone because they were grouped up with like Yuumi root over the top or something. But it gets harder and harder to pull that off as the enemy team just has more vision control. They can spot you coming, as well as like the Sona can stuff this stuff. You know, people have other tools. Like EG is also a great ball comp, so as long as they're not totally grouped up on top of each other, they should have the tools to disengage something like that.
Danny will land a little bit of damage there onto the tier 3 turret, but Evil Geniuses doesn't want to risk anybody getting caught by stepping too far forward. They have these 2 empowered cannon minions, which always feels good in these situations. If you're really trying to be maximum cautious and not get caught by stepping up to auto the turret, you have 2 cannon minions, you don't have to. The cannon minions are doing all of this. There, they finally die, but they get the turret down to 10% HP.
Yeah, FlyQuest was just waiting to see where GP was. Once he showed getting the top wave in their favor, they got a little more aggressive about clearing that out. Now they're looking for the fight.
Jojo missing his W there, casting it a little bit too early, so JOSEDEODO, an extra bit of threat there that forces the Evil Geniuses mid laner back, and with them losing control.
As a unit, I'm trying to figure out like who I want to single out on this team as having a great game. Multiple members are, you know, obviously Danny, pretty fed. You have
Danny and
Inspired
Jojo are both
Jojo.
doing great. Yeah, Inspired's doing fantastic. Like, Jojo is the only one with 100% kill participation, so if nothing else, default to who's always in the fights. That's the way I do it.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Philip.
Oh, nice reaction there from Philip. However, the barrel chain is there. Impact only needed the second one. He put the third one in for style.
He was stunting on him. He said, I know where you're going to go, and put the third barrel down on the escape path of Philip. They find that kill before the dragon is up. They might not even go back to it. They have a huge wave here. They're going to be able to crack this inhibitor.
Vulcan throwing up the white flags, which telling him to FF.
Just get out of here, dude. The game's over.
Man. And the rest of the team wasn't around at all to try and make any sort of a defense, so Evil Geniuses with that pick just strong-arm their way into the base. They take the first inhib. They set themselves up to stop the Soul, to grab their second Drake. Everything's coming up EG, Mark.
Yep. Excellent job there, kind of getting ahead of the dragon fight. Just find a pick beforehand, and Vulcan has had a good game. I know it was dodged, and that's exactly what I was talking about. They tried to brute force their way through that little entrance, and they eat GP barrels, they eat Ezreal Qs, they have swirl seeds coming at them.
It's tough.
It's hard to find a way in. They're going to try and make that happen through mid lane here, get some prio, and then go into the bigger entrance of the river from mid lane.
I mean, when you think about it, you got Sona, you've got Ezreal, you've got Gangplank. Like, this EG squad is very good at disengaging. So if FlyQuest have a move to make, it needs to be coordinated, it needs to be powerful, it needs to be soon. Oh, but we've got the potential sleep coming out here. That one's going to find Jose. As Jojo turns his attention over onto Philip, and now FlyQuest looking to counterattack here a little bit. JOSEDEODO staying alive, Inspired grabbing the killing spree, and Johnson's already down. Impact stays alive too, and he still ain't dead yet. Evil Geniuses only lose one, and they murder the whole damn crew. The environment be damned, the bad guys take this fight.
EG looking for the last kill to find the ace. There it is. Bud Light Ace available for EG. Find that kill. They're moving into the top lane, going to try and end this game potentially.
Oh, they're just burning the whole thing down. I like what FlyQuest tried to do there, but that is what was an 8,000, now a 9,000, nearly 10,000 gold difference. Health bars got low, but they didn't hit 0, and EG just outfight them. They're gonna get some turrets. They're gonna get the Baron. Impact's looking to grab himself an inhibitor. This is feeling over.
I spoke too soon. I said it was over. Technically, game's still going on, but there's just so little opportunity now for FlyQuest to get back in the game. They're waiting for the respawn on Jojo before taking this Baron. There they go. Jojo's back up.
Yeah.
Greeting the smite for fun, waiting for resets.
I think they're just taking as much time as possible. Just like, hey, well, let's get 3x
damage that they were dropping.
Show us Tom and Jerry for a reason. You can't have one without the other. Otherwise, you just end up having a bad time. And you can see the difference dealt in the team fight between AD carries. Nearly triple the amount of damage for Danny's Ezreal. And now FlyQuest trying to get the hell away again. Takoi nearly dead. Johnson going to get caught out there by the Gangplank ulti. Vulcan comes in for the stun. Glacial Path to chase down the enemy AD, but a lovely charm coming out from Takoi, guaranteeing nobody's going to die on the way out, at least for now. True Shot Barrage misses everybody. Philip barely hobbles back into the fountain. Evil Geniuses have taken the mid lane inhibitor. Bot lane inhibitor about to respawn now. EG still looking to end the game. Nexus now open. 2 kills coming in. Both carries already dead. JOSEDEODO buying time, but there's not much left to buy. Evil Geniuses, 18 to 8, 36 minutes in. They're even looking to pad the stats a little bit. Ezreal firing the Qs in there towards the Yuumi. Danny wants it. Afro won't give it. Doesn't matter. EG takes the win.
EG closed that game out pretty cleanly. 18 kills to 9 in their favor. It was back and forth in the early game, but once FlyQuest made one big mistake, EG rolled over him.